Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dennis and welcome back to Day Art Survival video. Today I am here in Amsterdam. You probably ask, Danny, where is Amsterdam? I never heard of this town before. I feel like I've heard this place from real life, but I never know this place exists in the game, in the Day Art Survival game. Where is it? Well, my friend, the location of this city is a little bit it's a little bit unique as well because this is at the northwest. The As you can see over here, I'm far in the northwest of the map, and yes, the title of the video, I think it will be the end of the world. What is in the end of the like the map border or something? I don't know about the art survival map. And yeah, that is the point of this video, just to see what happens if you try to travel at the world map edge over here. You probably wonder, right? Like, you probably never went there because obviously you start over here and then you go to Leningrad and then you go to Moscow, you go to Tula, and then you go to Chelyabinsk, and that's it, right? You probably just finish the game pretty much, but you probably never explore the entire world map. You never go to the city, probably Baku over here. You probably never go to any of the border over here, the western border, the southern, probably the eastern as well over here. Oh, you probably did this because you need to go to Japan for the nuclear battery. So yeah, you probably visit this. But have you ever wondered what happened in the map border? Yeah, like this one over here as well. I have traveled to every single, circling around the world map previously in the past as well, and it's kind of weird experience because at some point you will not be able to zoom out the map, and if you try to move out the thing, it will probably like a little bit buggy as well, and you will not be able to see your character as well. So yeah, here we go. This is me trying to this is I try to scroll to the west, and there's nothing. I cannot, because if I scroll like this I can, right? But if I try to go the other way like this, nothing else. This is literally the wall, like the edge wall of the game, like pretty much. Yeah, over here. And if you try to zoom out, it will just zoom out to the east like this. You will not be able to see. Oh, okay, here we go. Interesting. As you can see, there's just like this black area over here, which is nothing, right? So yeah, it's kind of scary, honestly, because sometimes if you go too far, you will not be able to see your character, and it's a little bit scary as well. Like, what happen if your character like go beyond there and cannot come back, right? So yeah, and this is the hack, I think, the northern west area, I believe. Yeah, let's go to the ocean, because why not? Yeah, let's go. Okay, here we go. This is, I think, the border as well. I cannot scroll anymore, and yeah, this is the border of the map. Unfortunately, there is this thing in the way, so I cannot really go beyond, like, because there is the pause button. If I go to the other one, I cannot go to the south east as well, because there's this sleep button. Cannot go to the northeast because there's this world map button. Maybe I can go to the never mind. There's this chat as well, which I cannot do that. So yeah, you cannot really go to the exact corner of the map. But this is it. This is the northern west. Obviously, there's another corner as well, but this is one. As you can see, the arrow is just like it's barely seen, like there. Do you see that? There's there at the top west, top left corner. um it's actually the same, like at the southwest as well over here. There's nothing there, obviously. Down there, and then at the southeast, there's here, this is Japan. Yeah, but there's nothing else over there. And then at the northeast, this is kind of interesting as well, because as you can see, there is a land there, there is a land mass, meaning that it's probably no, not really, because at the southwest there's landmass as well. But yeah, still that's like landmass. I cannot really go to all of these four corners in one video because obviously it requires a long travel, which will make this video a little bit longer. But yeah, I guess there's that. If you wonder what happened, at the map border, there's nothing. You cannot really do anything here. Yeah, like if you try to zoom out, there's just this black weird thing. Okay, here we go. I just literally at the border. Yeah, you can kind of, like my character is half seen there. Um, not gonna do that because I'm kind of afraid if things will get buggy or something. So yeah. Mm, Usually, though, if you try to zoom out while what is it like loading the other chunks while also moving, you will sometimes not able to find your character. Like it will get locked out. Let's see if we can do that here or not. Pretty much, I will try. Okay, I will try to make myself disappear here. Um, let's see if I can do that or not. Probably not. I'm not sure. Mm. Yeah, let's see. Sometimes when it happens, it's a little bit annoying as well because again, like you cannot see your character because it's so far at the edge over here, and the game just locks you out of the border chunks, and yeah, it's a little bit weird, honestly. But yeah, that's just how it is. That's it. This is the map border. I have seen so many recommendations though in Discord that maybe the game needs to expand, like maybe some kind of expansion, um, to more world, right? Like the European and the Western over here, and then the Asia as well. There is actually Asian part over here. This Southern, this is entirely Asia, I believe. This one is Chinese, I think, over here, because this is over here. This bandit base belongs to Jirin, and Jirin belongs to China. So, pretty much this is China. And then there's also North Korea as well, I think, somewhere over here. So, yeah, maybe like the Southeast Asia, like just pretty much expand the world map. And maybe, if you extend this to the east, there will be like USA, right? The America continent over here. Like if you go here, you go to the east, you will meet yourself in Alaska and Canada and then the US and yeah, the rest of the world pretty much. So like people are recommending that. I've seen so many recommendations about that, but unfortunately, though, I don't think the developers will do that. It will be great, but in my opinion, I don't think they will do that because um, I think the game only revolves around Russia, right? Like all of the what is it? Like all of the story, the main story, it all happens in Russia, right? Like there's nuclear or something, and it creates this kind of radioactive stuff, and then like animals begin mutating, and then yeah, like yeah, it's pretty much apocalyptic event, and people die, some people survive, and the remaining people that survive, either they build a community building the survivor base, or they try to build clan in bandits and stuff like that, being the antagonist, right? And yeah, and I feel like again the main story as well. It's just because the location is located in Russia, and it will be a little bit weird if somehow the game develops the map into the entire world, meaning that they need to extend their story right into the world. But that would be a little bit difficult because they only isolate themselves in Russia, but if you include other world, then there will be lots of other survivor base as well. Which again, you will need to make story about that. Which means that the developers will need to research the entirety of the world. Like they need to research the European, the big city, so that they can make this survivor base. They need to make background story as well, and I think it will be difficult for the developers to learn them all, like the history or the geographical matters of every single continent as well. If you think about it, it'll be a little bit too big. So, yeah. Also, in my opinion, this map is already big enough. Like, I feel like only 10%, less than 20% people actually explore the entire map. Just going, exploring the entirety of the map, and the remaining is just, again, like I said, they are just new players going to Leningrad, going to Tula, going to Chelyabinsk, and that's it. That's the end of the game for them, because they start, doing economy and stuff in the chat, trading with other players as well. Maybe sometimes some of them go to Japan just to retrieve the nuclear battery so that they can get the electric car from the Irkutsk. But that's it. That's pretty much it. They don't actually explore the entire map. And yeah, I feel like expanding the world will not happen because only I feel like only 5% of them will actually explore out, which again, kind of weird, right? Like, if you're the developers, why would you expand the maps if nobody will go there, right? Like, literally, I'm here at the northern west. I feel like no one knows probably that there is this city over here. Okay, here we go. Oh, never mind. Like this city over here, there's Amsterdam over here. I feel like people don't know that there's this city exists in game. So, yeah, it's just a little bit. I don't know, like it's a little bit redundant to expand the map. For one, it will be difficult for the developers to learn the entire world. And for second, there's not many people that will explore anyway. Why would you, do that, right? So it'll be a waste, in my opinion. So yeah, I feel like that's why they will not expand the map, just for that cost. Maybe they will if they, have some sort of instant transportation. Like for instance, this one, the train road. That's actually a great example that they already did. Having the train for instant teleportation or transportation. Like if you go to Chelyabinsk, you want to go to Irkutsk, you will have to wait for like few seconds and then you're already here. That's like teleporting, right? Basically, you go here from here to here and in instant. So unless they do that, I don't think they will expand the world map as well. Maybe they will eventually, make, I don't know, maybe like airplane. But then again, this is post-apocalyptic world. You need to also think about that. Like, who needs airplane after apocalyptic event? I don't think anyone will need airplane to go anywhere at all. Maybe helicopter just for cities to city, but that also limited to sending cargoes and stuff, and not actually like going to for vacation or exploring. I feel like um, resources are limited. Resources are worth or valuable, and I feel like like you will not just waste resource just to go to other country as well. So yeah, it's the survival part. But it'll be interesting though if they do actually expand the map. I will obviously down for it. I will explore the rest of the world, but I don't know, like practically speaking, I feel like that will not add anything to the game. So yeah, that's why they do not expand, and that's why I don't think they will ever expand. If anything, they will probably do something here, like maybe add some boss over here, maybe in the swampy area, like there is swampy creature, I'm not sure. Maybe over here in the mountain area, maybe there is a dragon here, I don't know. Like this is the mountainous area of Russia, by the way. And yeah, like over here maybe there is like a dragon dwelling cave, I don't know, or something like that, that you can fight, I'm not sure. Maybe over here to the northeast, just so that people go here, right? um if many people like travel, then they will probably consider expanding the map. But since nobody exploring anyway, so yeah, I don't know, there's still room for improvement for sure. But I think a little bit for this one, this is just part of the map that you don't really see every day, because it's literally in the map border. You cannot really go anywhere else. At first I thought that when you go to the map border over here, you will unlock the remaining part of the world, but no, there's nothing over there. There's just this giant wall. You cannot go beyond that, and yeah, it's just there's nothing there. Like really, there's nothing. So yeah. Anyway, that's all it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Just for your information, this is like filler video, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyway, so this is Fidelity. I will see you again very soon. And until then, see ya.